All right, we rolling.
So on with the Hebrew Israelites, we come every week to prophesy the downfall of Babylon. And we're here to wake up things up over people which are Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulon, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. And we give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by Shemar Kohak Dash, and double artists and apostle with great millstone.
Yeah, that's right. A couple of days ago, the Lord is bringing judgment on this place, man. You know, a couple of days ago, there was a high school shooting in Florida. I don't know, I think last time I checked, they said 15 people dead. 17 now? Okay, yeah, the body count is increasing. So you know, 17 people dead in the Florida high school shooting. Now all of a sudden everybody wants to get together and talk about peace. This is the time to get together when the school shooting happens or something else major happens. You know? And it be mainly our people, right? We so messed up, right? Because of what happened in slavery, man. You know, it all goes back in slavery. You know, like Martin Luther King, right? That fake phony stuff, man. Like, all of a sudden we are, you know, you want to get together. You know, that's how you know history repeats itself. You want to get together when something happens, or when you're being afflicted, or when you're being oppressed, which you are anyway, and when you think you're not. You know, but that's crazy, man. Because then when it's all over, everybody goes back to the old niggly ways, man. You know, like the Baltimore riots. You know, I'm just kind of reflecting on these niggas, man. You know, I'm full of speak.
Bring the scripture out. It's Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yeah, even for the wicked, for the day of evil. Right? So the Lord creates everything, man. So the niggas are here for a specific reason, to be wicked. You know, to smoke weed. You know, to do other, wicked crimes, man.
Right, like saying they African American.
Yeah, saying they African. Yeah, that's wicked. You know, we're nowhere close to them Africans, man. If anything, Esau's more closer to us than them goddamn Hamites.
Hey, sir, you believe in the Holy Trinity?
I do.
Yeah. How can the Father be the Son too? It makes no sense, man.
Well, I mean, Esau technically don't believe in nothing. They just believe in wickedness. They believe in their own, whatever the hell they worship. They believe in that image right there, just like our people do, man. You know, they believe in Satan. You know,
Continuing on, it's verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord.
Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord, man. So that's a precept in Jeremiah 50:32. You know, everybody that's proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. So that goes for you niggas, man. Esau, y'all won't get destroyed anyway. You know, but that goes for you niggas.
What is an abomination?
Something unclean, filthy. You know, unholy, man.
Something that's, it's like you spit on the ground and you lick that shit back up. It's disgusting, man. You know, something that you're not supposed to be doing. You know, like what that scripture say, the pride, everybody that's proud in heart, fucking proud for. You know, if you're an Israelite, you're fucking slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like the black woman, she got a lot of pride on her. Why? You know, the fucking you got everything that you have for the so-called white man.
But they don't care. like I said, you know, I remember that talking specific on the cover board of one of the videos. I seen this nigga said he don't mind being a white man's slave. You know, he don't mind. You know, as long as I'm getting a roof over my head. So like, he said, as long as he getting a roof over his head, getting paid, he's going to work. He don't care if he's a white man for the, you know, he don't care. I mean, so like, he don't care if he's a slave under the white man. So, you know, that's why they proud. They don't care. They think they got it made. You know, they getting everything. Like you said, they getting everything they want. You know, nigga women should be proud. You know, because they abomination. They
feel as though, well, I did this on my own. I got to this point on my own.
Yep.
You know,
that's what they always
instead of realizing that you got it from the Most High, or He ordained you to get that through Satan,
right?
You know,
right? You absolutely
Satan presses people.
Yeah, I said you're absolutely right. I mean, every year around this time, February and March, they get those income taxes back and get proud, and they want to say they independent and self-made. So basically, what you were saying, that's in the spirit. They do that. Yeah. Just to add on to your point. Yeah. But I'm gonna bring out that precept you called out, Jeremiah.
That's that unthankful. You know, being unthankful. You know, you real unthankful. Like you something for a nigga and they, you know, like motherfucker, I ain't had to open up the door for you. You know, and it's crazy because during the work week or whatever, right? I tried to go into the store, right? And I'm walking behind the black woman to the store, right? This bitch opened up the door just enough for her to come through. She did one of them and shit, you know? And then open up the second door. I'm right there behind. I'm like, yo, like you couldn't, you know, hold it open. You know? What the fuck is your problem with opening up the door? Like people don't have no common courtesy no more. You know what I'm saying? But if I did that,
it'd be a problem. Yep, it'd be a problem. See, this society, Babylon is full of, you know, wickedness, hypocrisy. Yeah, hypocrisy. You know, everything, man, everything wicked. Right?
Yeah, niggas go all out for their women on Valentine's Day. The only thing she giving her is pussy that she done fucking gave probably another day before.
That's probably if
bitches thinking that their pussy is a gift. You know?
That's probably if he fucking wouldn't even give the nigga that. But Ecclesiastes 7 said a gift destroys the heart. You know? That's that heart, that Valentine heart, man.
Well, they say it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, man.
What kind of gift is that? Pussy all used up, man. That ain't no gift.
Same position all the time. You know? Come on, man.
You know, our women, they lesbians, they all kinds of shit now, man.
You go through all the extremes of you know, getting a hotel or some shit just to get the pussy throw the flowers on the bed. Like, you know?
She ain't got a corrupt penis going in her, she got a dirty dildo going in her, man. And that shouldn't even be a gift, for real. I mean, that shouldn't even be a gift, man. That's something. You know, that's actually really not a gift for them, man. But sex is part of life, man.
All your possession. That's your possession.
That's your position. That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you my woman. Yeah. That's my pussy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The fuck you treating it like a whole gift, a Valentine's gift for, man. You know? But you weak ass, soft ass niggas, man, go for it, man. You know? So when a woman say it ain't no real men, it ain't no goddamn real men.
That's right.
You know? But it ain't no real woman either. You know? You want me to talk about, yeah, you right, but the woman doing their job, we doing our job. How the fuck y'all doing your job, man? Well, you know what? Everybody's doing their job. Women have more of a drive now because the society is set up for them. Yeah. So they're driven. They know when they go to school, they're going to come out and get a job. Jake suffered from lack of esteem, primarily because his mother raised him to be under obedience to her. Right. You know, so these young men grow up and Jake just don't believe in himself. Right. Jake don't believe he can do a damn thing, man.
You know?
Now I gotta say this, you know, before we get back to the scripture, that there are some women out here that are forced to be that way, you know, because of niggas that, you know, are crying and stuff like that, you know? So some women, you know, which we can see that it's all a front with a lot of these women and stuff like that, you know? But you do got some black women that actually believe that they special in this society, man. And these bitches ain't nothing, man, you know? Bitch fucking shoe leaning and shit, you know? But then that, you know, you try to holler at her, hey, you just come out, hey man, I know this shit, you know? They sit up there and disrespect you before, you know, you like you were saying. Right. You know, you trying to help them out.
Yeah, right.
And they sit up there and got an attitude with you because you trying to help them out.
Right.
You know? You better off not even trying to help people out, man. Just choke on them or crack. And that type of shit drawn them to you because women like that type of shit, man.
Hey, just to make a quick point, me and a brother was coming from our house and two women car broke down in the middle of the street. And they said, hey, could you help us push that car in the middle of the street? I was like, nah.
Now you need help.
I said, nope, we can't.
You need help. When something goes wrong, that's what they want. That's when they need help.
Hey, well, that's what I was gonna say. That these women, they got a major front right now. When shit get real, and they really need that help, they gonna come running to the men of the Lord. But the women that really are proud and that really believe that they are something, all that pride gonna get wiped away. They gonna get really humble. They gonna get killed.
That's what. Yeah, right now, women. The problem is the women. To be honest, all our women, even women you think is righteous, she don't fear her man enough. It's about fear the Lord. When the scripture says, when a woman fears the Lord, in order to fear the Lord, you got to fear your man, because your man is over you. Right, and these women are doing what they're doing because they do not have fear of their lords, man. But the thing is, right? Like Israel, right? But the thing is, how you supposed to fear a man that like to get down on his knees and cry and shit all the goddamn time, man? Well, that's what I'm talking about. This place is off, man. Right. But how does this man doing that? Because his mother. Right. Let's get a scripture, man.
All right. Bring out Isaiah 4:1. Hey, get girl, John. Job 39:17.
It's wicked on both sides, man. Like, but you know, look, man. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Right. You know. Right. That's why when we say a mother can't raise a mother can't raise a man. You know, that's when everybody wants to get mad, but it's the truth. You know. I mean, look at ancient times. You didn't have a mother, you know, raising a son. You had a father raising a son, man. You know, so when the father dies, the son can take up. So when his father left off.
But that was the whole point of our captivity, man. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna have men sitting there complaining about women and women complaining about men. But really, the Lord. In order for us to be a people of a curse, the best way to curse us is take our women and put them over us and make us make our women whores. That's when you know you're a cursed people, man. When your woman don't even care for you. But right now, as the brother said, we're real people standing up, and those women gonna come back to righteous men. Okay, go ahead, Al.
All right, this is Job 39:16. She is hardened against her young ones.
And that goes also to that woman where that Jacob Copeland football player was about to sign.
Oh yeah.
He tried to sign with the football team. Right, she was that woman was hardened against her. No, right, keep on.
As though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear.
That's what you just said. These women don't have that fear.
They don't have fear. It's like a child not having fear of his parents. What the child going to do? Whatever the hell they want to do. If a child say, hey, I can get suspended, I can do whatever I want. If a woman cheats on you and come back and you forgive her 5 times, well, she going to keep doing it. She don't fear you. She know you ain't serious, man. The
children, they're not busy. They supposed to get stoned and shit, half of them, man. You know, the woman doing that shit is supposed to get stoned. These women, they're not our women, and these children, you know, you can say that they're your children, but then, according to this world, they're not your children. Esau just, you know, just take your children away. You know, of course, you know, us as men, right? If we have children, we're supposed to take care of the child. You know, that's our child. You know, that's our seed that came from us. You know, it's supposed to be a blessing, but we under the curses right now. Now, this is going into the curses where a guy have a child, you know, and he just say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You know that it's child, but he just say fuck it. Straight up being straight up deadbeat. You know, not having no cares or whatever about that child that you just put out there. That's wicked. That's awful, man.
That's why a lot of these women are like that. Because they fucked up niggas, man.
But then, these women only tell you one side of the story, though. You know? They won't tell you about the shit that they didn't do for that guy. You know? Or they'll make you think, oh, he cheated on me. You know? Yeah. And it's like, yo, according to the scriptures, unless that man has sex with another man's woman.
Well, they don't know that.
Yeah. But these guys don't be, you know, they'll be all, this world just make them think that they are.
Yeah, of course. I cheated, baby. I'm sorry.
I deserve for you to leave and, you know, I'm making up for you and stuff like that.
Now, most of the time, if they know that if another man's, you know, adultery is a big thing.
Yeah.
You know, in society.
But if I can say this, see the woman, the man go and so-called cheat, right? But then the woman take that out on that man and his child.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you cheated on me. My child ain't gonna need you no more. You know, I'm good without you. Put you on child support. When you look at it, right? If the father ain't there, period, then I understand if you know, you get child support out of him. But if the father is in his life, why the fuck do you need child support, man?
It's a society, man.
And then they don't even have the child support check. Don't even go to the fucking child. You know?
None of it does. These women, man, the first thing they ask is, where's the child support check? Y'all know y'all women be asking that shit.
Before they even go to the woman, you go to the property that's collected for the woman. So they get that cut first.
Well, that's the middle, the state. What they do is, that's why the so-called black woman love the white man. Because he's the one taking care of her children, technically. He's the muscle to get your children taken care of, man.
Well, technically, I mean, if you really think about it, Esau's really taking care of the black woman himself because the money don't even go to the child.
Right.
Which is the dumb part. They spend the money on the weeds. Or whatever goes in the house.
No, you good. But it's funny because you said that point about you said something about they taking it from them, but child support, they call it child support enforcement. So Esau enforcing Jake to pay the money. So like you said, it's pressure.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Let's read the scripture real quick.
Unrighteously preach.
Deuteronomy 28:56.
No, I'm sorry.
Deuteronomy 28:56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which is not a venture to set her soul of her foot upon the ground, for delicateness and tenderness means not being humble. Her eyes shall be evil towards her husband, and who knows what evil is? Evil means bad, and ill means times. So that's why when you get a husband, when you get a wife, you are set up for bad times. That's what that means. Okay? Evil towards her husband of her bosom and towards her son.
Yeah, the women used to be in order, man. They used to, you know, love their, be a submission, love their men. You know, they used to do that.
Well, it was a controversy with Esau. Esau set everything up to put these women, because you know you had Jake really abusing women back in the day, beating the shit out of women, because they was going to work getting abused by the white man Then they come home and abuse their goddamn woman. And then these women are thrown in these apartments, these high rises, food stamps. And the white man said, well, wait a minute, we can give you something better. And you know the black woman sold out her man just like that, man. It didn't take her long. See, the one thing you understand about women is they like money. That's why when it says in God we trust, a whole sole purpose of a woman is to be taken care of. And she's supposed to still take care of her man. But now you have men today who don't have the ability to take care of that woman. So what you think that woman's gonna do, man? She's sleeping around, she's doing what she wants. Look, man, they weaker vessels. You expect them. Look, when it's out of control like a society we in, what can you expect from the woman, man? She's a weak vessel. Satan got her anyway. Yeah. You know, the woman Satan worked through the woman, man. Jake, like you said on Valentine's Day, they buy the flowers and the chocolates. They buy the flowers and the chocolates. Guess what? 6 months from now, she gonna get another rod. She gonna get some new chocolate. Okay? She gonna get a Klondike. You know?
Watch a nigga. They being good saying 6 months. It's more like 6 weeks.
It's not even 6 weeks.
It's supposed to get warm soon.
Yeah. So if a woman love a man so much, why the fuck she wearing that shit if she still got a man?
All that
wait a minute.
Being faithful shit is out the window.
Yeah, that shit. Like, wait a minute, why is she still wearing all that shit?
Yeah, these women ain't faithful.
I have my man. I believe in myself. I love myself. That's why I wear it. And man, he met me like this. Why are you still wearing that shit? Because you still want attention. Fucking pause. Look, the black conscious community say the black woman is a queen. Well, she is. Queens do whatever. Look at the chessboard. What do a queen do? Whatever the hell she want to do. She go on. Right? Go ahead,
It's more than 1239.
Okay. Job, continuing on. This is Job 39 and 17. Because Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding.
Oh, I thought you. Oh,
Because Yahweh had deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. What time?
So these women don't have no understanding nor wisdom, man. Okay, that's just straight up. If you let your women rule over you, something is wrong with you. You know, women ain't supposed to be sitting beside you, you know, ruling. A women are going to be joint heirs, you know what I'm saying, in the kingdom if she see you in the faith, if she holds you down, you know? But at the end of the day, the women are not equal to men, man.
That's right.
But they wearing pants like them.
Y'all wish I ain't going to be crowded woman. Okay, you know? No, you going to be crowding your woman, you know?
Man, you know what? The Jews, let me say this. Those fucking rat Jews, and that's what you call rat Jews. You don't even believe in that shit. You don't even let your woman walk out the house with fucking pants on, man. And with zippers. No, they don't have no goddamn penis, man. But they'll wear pants with zippers, man. See, the so-called white man, the Jew, Amalekite white devil, he don't like the other white meat, the other so-called white race, because they say the two mixed in together. So the Jews consider themselves separate from the other white race. They only use the other white Caucasians to enslave us. But they don't even believe in that, man. That's all I like that. Yeah. You let them try to separate themselves. That's all the slavery for you Jews then. Since you want to separate yourself. Well, they're going to be the first to be taken. Right. That's all. Y'all going hard as slavery. And then why they do that? Order MKO, man. They destroyed communities to get riches, man, to keep them in power. Because if everybody kept the law, they would lose the power, really. Because the law wasn't given to them. So they ain't doing nothing but fulfilling the prophecy. And them Jews like up there where you live at, near there, them women got the dresses and the head coverings.
they're not teaching that everybody should love everyone. Right. Because they separate themselves. So why don't their women wear pants if they feel like it? But they won't allow that, will it?
Right. No women don't even look at you. Nope.
They shame face.
Yep. They don't even
their
look
heads
at you.
down.
They keep their heads down, or they just keep looking straight.
They don't walk in front of their man either.
Black women look right in your eyes, look at your fucking zipper area. Right. Try to check and see what one of you cute and stuff. Look, that like her, she trying to check and see. Man, whatever, man. We already know, like, man, we on to y'all, man. That's me, right?
Yeah. You got it as a possession.
But yeah, they look at you, check and see, you know, and they're fronting and stuff like that, like she was, you know, check and see with one of you cute, you know, how, you know,
that's all they doing.
Sweatpants thing.
That's all they doing.
If you got a bulge,
bulging package. You know?
Hey, we do it. We look and check and see, oh, she look cute, you know what I'm saying? She got, you know, a nice butt, you know, fucking breasts, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
Right, but see, that's the society telling women that they can be equal to men.
Yeah.
That's all. A woman ain't supposed to be doing that shit. A woman's supposed to have her hair down.
Yeah.
And a man, we supposed to pick her. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take her. Take her on the spot.
Next to nothing. Respect.
Yeah.
You know, like, crazy about look.
Hey, come on. Hey, if I can say this, right? That's one of the reasons why we don't have women up in our camps, man.
Man, you know what happened when you had women in the camp. Let me say this. She taking off the scarf and shit. That's right. That's right. You got some Israelite camps that got women up there with them, man.
Yeah, a woman come to camp, right? You know, they had a fashion garment on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Other brothers looking at her and shit. She looking at the head speaker and shit.
I want her to be for me.
Yeah. They getting all excited.
What?
You know? Because you know how you get when you're a woman around, you get extra and shit. Yeah. You devils going into slavery. Yeah. You know, you get all extra amped and shit. That's a stumbling block, and that gets in the way of the truth. You know, keep the goddamn woman home, man. Yeah. Go ahead, Doc. It's Ezekiel. 5 more scriptures up. It's Ezekiel 34 and 31. And ye my flock, the flock of my pastures are men, and I am your God, said of the Lord, Yahweh.
Yeah. So that's basically going on to what y'all saying about women being in camps, man. Not even that, the whole thing. You know, the Lord is dealing with men, not women. That's all, man. The women don't have the strength to stand out here and curse off the white man like we do, man. Women don't have the strength to go out there and fight like men do. You know, even in the white man's military, man. You know, women ain't strong enough to do that. You know, they got weapons and shit, man. They got guns, but like I said, they're not really all that strong enough to do that, man.
Yeah, but the white man gonna let them in the military. Yeah, he gonna let all women in the military. But where the Jewish women? I ain't talking about the knockoff Jewish women. I'm talking about them showing off Jews, man. Where are they? Where are they in the military?
Yeah, they hardly see it.
You don't see them motherfuckers, do you? You know? You got them converted knockoff Jews. You know? Well, where the hell are they? Right. Now, when you get Revelation, let me just precept off what you just read. Revelation 21 and 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men. Only, okay, man. Only. And he will dwell with them. And they shall be his people. And Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their God. So you women trying to get all on board. The only way you women gonna get on board is through a man.
Yeah.
Right. Okay? That's the only way you women gonna get on board. You know? Don't try to jump on. Look, man, this is the last thing men got in this feminist society to do alone. And you women want a part of that too? Yeah. Goddamn women, stay the hell home, man.
Yeah. And they wouldn't be able to be too emotional. You know, they come out here,
So you with somebody cussing your man out and shit. Women get all emotional. You know? She ready to fight. She got her claws out and shit.
Got a cross.
All right. This is
She take her weave off like her jacket. You know, go ahead, huh?
1 Corinthians 11:2. Now I praise you, brethren.
Brethren. That's the point. The brethren, right? I praise you. Who?
Brethren, not sisters, man. You know, not they're sisters. But like I said, the Lord is dealing with men, man. You know?
Now ye remember me in all things.
Right.
And keep the ordinance as I delivered them to you. Salah.
Right. So if you're a woman that's out here trying and you're praying, hey, you know you don't have a husband yet, the Lord is going to bless you with a man of the Lord.
Man, you can't force it. You got a man already, you know. And as long as she's, pleased to close you, you know. You know what that shit up that shit. I'ma leave from your belief. You know, if he's pleased to close you, deal with it. You know, you yourself, you put, you know what I'm saying?
You could probably teach. You could probably bring, teach. Hey, you know this, you know what you gotta do. You know how it is. You know, that's all, man. But you don't do what another brother does. You know, right? You know,
Continuing on. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
not a woman, man. Not a woman. Y'all watch the other side. That's how you know everything is backwards. Can you read that part again?
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Basim Yahshua Mashiach.
Right. So the head of every man, not a woman, the head of every man is Yahweh Basim the one everybody calls Jesus.
Yeah, when you keep reading. He's breaking down the order. Go ahead.
And the head of every woman is the man.
I was just getting ready to say that, man. So the head of every woman is the man.
Right.
You can't skip. I worship the Lord. You can't skip. You can't do that, man. You know.
Didn't Sarah call Abram Lord? We were just reading the story with Samuel and a woman was before David. I can't remember. She fell down to her knees to worship him and shit. She dropped down to her knees and said, "Lord."
My people have a problem with that, you know. But you can't change history, so we don't give a shit if you have a problem with that. You can't change. What you gonna do? Change history?
Well, it's gonna come back down to that.
Right.
Women gonna start bowing down before us again.
Right.
You know, it won't be long either.
And when
These scoops are gonna be bowing down to us too.
hey, you wash pots, man. Wash pots. Fucking ball bites.
We ain't gonna be wearing no Nikes in the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
You know? What do you think about the white Jesus? What do you think about the white Jesus? What do you think? You gonna get a cognac?
Why we got horns on Jesus? That's what people ask is why we got horns on Jesus.
Why is horns on Jesus? You know, people don't want to look, Yahushua could come down himself and say, I am Jesus. And people will buck up against him any damn way. They still won't believe it. Nah. They'll be like, Esther Roll, that ain't the Jesus I know.
Yeah.
That's the Jesus I know right now.
Yeah.
It'd be the same thing. He got a devil on him and killing people.
Yep.
That's a devil. Same people back in the reincarnation. Yeah. These people don't know what the heck they do. The churches have destroyed our people, man. You know, Pastor Jamal Bryant is laying down with your woman. Yeah, he did. Tell the church going folk, can't you?
Eddie Long was laying with your husband.
Yeah, and sons.
And son.
Eddie Longstroke. That's a shame, man. That's where the most demons are at, man, in those churches, man. Hey, sir, where your coat at, sir? It's cold as shit out here.
Hey, yeah, man, it's cold, man. Where your coat? You go back to the mountains.
Just a little bit more on that.
Why the fuck you out here with no coat? They used to that. They said no. He said in the gym. You come out the gym, it's gonna be colder. It's gonna be colder, yeah. See, it's them devils that just spreading them germs around. Yeah. They try to blame it all on the Hamites, but some of it is the Hamites, but it be meaning them them crusty Hamites. Man, they stink, man.
They keep y'all ashy.
You chinks are put into slavery, man.
That's right.
My concubine right there.
Concubines too. You wash pots.
Got a fag.
Fag, yeah, right. Hey, picked up all that. No, that guy was a fag.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Domino sugar. Go ahead, man.
Hey.
And the head of Yahweh Shah is Yahweh.
Uh-oh! Right, the head of Yahweh Shah is Yahweh. You can't go no further than that, man. You can't go over Yahweh Shah. You can't go over Yahweh Shah. That's what the, I was about to say, no, they don't even, oh yeah, no. Yeah, they do. The Muslims do too. Well, even though the Muslims, they don't even really believe that the Lord even had his son. You know?
They just looking at Yahweh Shah as being a problem.
Depending on what Muslim you
Facts.
Yeah, depending on. Yeah, it's like 20 different Muslims.
77.
Yeah, but not only them, it's just anybody, man. They think they can just go, you know,
70-something.
Yahweh Shah and go straight to, you know, you can't do that. You know? It's always an order. So, starting over, right? Starting over. It's the woman. The man is in charge of the woman. It's over the woman, right? Now moving up, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shah is over the man, right? Now moving up, Yahweh is over Yahweh Shah. So it's an order, it's a chain of order, man. You know, and that's what this Babylon don't have, man. There's no type of order here. You know, everything's backwards. Everything's out of order. You got transgenders, you got faggots, you got lesbians, you got fucking adulterers, you know? We're standing down here, we get 1 Corinthians 69. Right. We're standing down here with
Are y'all twins? Husband and wife? What are y'all?
from Indonesia.
Hey, girlfriends.
Shit. Look at him, put the camera on him, man. He is sweet. He wasn't sweeter than this goddamn woman and shit, man. Look at him, little tiptoe, little Manny Pack. Little Manny, sweet as hell, man.
Well, I was about to say, this is the real order out of chaos. It's the real order out of chaos, because all this world is in a chaotic state.
What about Bob?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Just like we saw when that song was back.
Yeah. All right, go ahead,
Pakistan?
Turkey.
Yeah.
Amir Khan, right? Amir Khan.
Yeah.
You know, some of them Pakistanis are Ephraim, man.
Khan.
But now, you know, they more like the Pakistanis.
Hey, what's going on?
Which one of the buses get going and trying to cut down?
They look like we up here with the information for buses. We ain't pushing the Bible, man. There ain't no MTA bus route in the Bible, man. You going the wrong direction, man. We going to the kingdom, man.
That's right.
You gonna miss that bus, man.
You gonna miss that chariot.
Yeah, that chariot, man.
That's what I mean, man.
You gonna miss that ride.
No, that's what I mean. Like, there's no type of order here, man. But here's the mass transit right here.
MTA.
Mass transit. Going your way. You don't get right. You don't get right. This is going your way. You know? You're burn in hell. You're going to burn in hell. That's right there. You know, you don't get right with the Lord, you're going to burn in hell. That's right. You believe it, you're going to burn in hell.
All right. This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. It's 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Know ye not the unrighteous shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
Right. The unrighteous, that's like 98% of the people that's on this earth. You know?
2/3 of our people.
Yeah, 2/3 of our people, man. You know? And the unrighteous is not going to inherit the kingdom of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua.
That's right, that's right.
You know? No faggots, no lesbians, none of that, man.
Right.
No niggas.
You see the sign? Hey, that ain't what Jesus looked like. The police looked at the sign. He said, what the fuck? He said, the hell is that? Hey, that sign's taking up the cops, man.
He like this kind too.
Yeah, he just called something. He's like, ain't what Jesus, a horse or Jesus? God damn, man. All right, go ahead, man.
Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Right, yeah. That's the all the wickedness that's in.
Like, get that back, if you can, like, repeat those,
I was getting ready to answer that.
All right. Neither fornicators.
What is fornication, man? You know, people that have false doctrines, people out here sleeping with animals, you know, sex make that goes against what the Bible says. You know, having sex with your siblings and stuff, you know, that's fornication, man. Popping a woman that's single.
Moab was born under fornication.
Yeah. Popping if a woman is single, it's not fornication, man. Nope. No. Hey, churches be thinking that dumb shit, man. But you as an individual, you know, got that filthy spirit. You know that ain't right. You know. Hey, and I'll say this, even that fucking sex robot shit, man. You know.
The dog. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Popping
You're popping an Android, man.
robot. You know, fucking.
A piece of metal.
Yeah.
You're fucking a piece of metal.
That was old show on Outer Limits. They used to have that on there. You remember that? They was having sex with androids and stuff. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Population control, which is probably still safer than having sex with the so-called black woman. Yeah. Yep.
You're right, it is, actually. Yeah, all these diseases.
But that's the population fornication, going to having sex with dead bodies and stuff. Necrophilia. Yeah. You know?
Wicked, man.
Yep.
You got Esau taking the level having sex with lobsters and shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, hold that gerbils up their ass, man. He look like a gerbil. Yeah, Richard Gere. Richard Gere was a gerbil, man.
What about Bob?
That's an unrighteous spirit, man. You know, to be doing some stuff like that.
That's right.
You got it out.
That's fornication.
Yeah.
You know?
No idolaters.
Right. Worshiping idols or something.
Just completely worshiping money, cars, whatever luxury you got. Your house. Whatever luxury you got.
All right. No adulterers.
Adulterers.
We all know what that is.
Nor effeminate.
No effeminate. Before camp, before it started, you go camp. Before we started camp, me and this brother Pathar and Hamayon was looking at all these people like, God damn, every fucking man that we see now is switching. Effeminate, man. It's soft as hell.
Sandy shaking.
Some of them I didn't even know what are they.
And here go the thing. They know that what they doing ain't right.
They know that.
You know?
That's why they so ashamed of it. You ask them, hey, you gay? It's my business.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Lord, I always set an example, don't you?
Once again, man, we
always
just talking
set an
about that,
example,
man.
The woman walked fucking straight into the fucking view.
It always is an example.
That's a
Insane,
That's called a broken
that's why
arrow.
It's got to be destroyed, man.
So like,
Right.
I said that's called a broken arrow.
Yeah.
And also, what we've been seeing, I've been wondering what are these? And I wonder why people call us not even exactly human, because you fucking niggas.
This guy didn't even come back. He hasn't stop by no more.
What's the word? Effeminate goes back to having lack of faith. You know?
Ricky read out.
No abusers of themselves with mankind.
Homosexuals, man.
Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards.
Because they go to thing, right? It says none of the unrighteous shall inherit the kingdom, right? These people know what the fuck they doing ain't right, man. They still do that shit, man.
Like you're at least people are on that list. At least like two things on that list, at least.
Yeah.
You know, 2 to 3.
And here go the thing, right? Like let's say the government shut down. There's a famine and stuff like that, and the stores are closed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you see some goods or whatever. You know, that's not stealing, man. You know, that's not stealing because first off, these markets and stuff like that, they're not supposed to be doing that shit. You know, having fruits and vegetables in there, like how they do, making people pay for natural products. You know, hey, that ain't y'all shit, man. Or stuff. That ain't y'all stuff. Now you got the GMO stuff in there, yeah. You know, but that stuff that's in these markets, if it's a famine, you know, and let's say the government, this martial law is declared right now, and you in the market, you got a cart, you know, hey, run out the store with that motherfucker, you know. Damn, fuck paying for the shit like say the dollar bill collect.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
RB seeing store carts in neighbors' backyards.
Yeah. And what shows you that though is that movie. What was that? Will Smith. I Am Legend. Yeah. And he was in the store, and he was grabbing it. No, that was what? Was that War of the Worlds? Yeah. When he was grabbing the stuff off the stuff, and the cop came. Yeah. And he started grabbing stuff too.
I think you're talking about World War Z.
It was one of them movies though. Yeah. But he was stealing the stuff out the store.
And the cop
right? The cop came, looked at him, right? He was looking, and the cop started stealing stuff too. Yeah. You know? Yeah, like, so these cops gonna be stealing too, man. That security guard that you see up there, you know, in the store, making sure ain't nobody, man, he's gonna be stealing stuff too, man. During that day, man, when that stuff comes, man.
Joel 1 verse 15. Alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and as a destruction for the Almighty shall it come.
Yeah, that during that time, people gonna be in them stores, man. With that Black Friday, they gonna be stealing stuff for they was going crazy over electronics. Yeah. Imagine when food. You got it up.
No, I was saying the last Black Friday they had, they was trampling them.
Yeah,
that's every year.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Hey, but then you had that one. It was like somewhere. It said Black Friday in like Canada or something like that. And then the doors open, you just see one white person just walk up in there. Nobody else. But you go to the fucking Mondawmin Mall or some shit. Black Friday, niggas over there stealing, fighting and shit. Like, motherfucker, you ain't even bought it yet.
Well, that's how they keep America's kept alive by Jake being the master consumers.
They fight for position to spend your money.
Yeah.
You ain't even got nothing yet. You fighting for a ticket to get a goddamn TV.
Yeah. But Jake is the master consumers, man. Mondawmin Mall make one of the most makes more money than damn near any mall in the country. Mondawmin, not far from me.
You know?
Man.
And you know who's in there shopping? The so-called black woman.
You know who owned it too, right? Amazon.
Of course. Ain't nothing but heathens up in there owning it.
That's
You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. Compared to, you know, like, what's that, Mall of America up there? The biggest malls and
I
shit
was
got
in there.
fucking.
That was in Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
They
yeah.
got roller coasters.
Yeah, the whole theme party. Yeah. And so, but our people are the number one consumer in this place. You know, so when that dollar bill goes down and they can't spend that money, they're gonna be going up in these stores taking that stuff, man. Mar Darman, they already had that at the Freddie Gray riots. People were stealing and stuff up in there.
They wiped that mall out.
What do you think about the Jesus?
Yeah, Year 2019, here on the Power Transit map, nobody see nothing yet.
Yeah, nobody see nothing. Okay.
But you said something. You be different the last time, though.
Yeah, but that's
He
how
come
that
up different every time, man.
Yeah, that's he's bugged out either.
Double-minded man.
Yeah, well, that's Esau. Yeah, he's a two-time loser in his whole society. All right, go ahead, man. Hey, as I keep saying today, the women fucking walk tougher than the fucking men. You know?
Yeah.
Ezekiel 7 verse 3. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways.
Hey, because we just read that scripture in 1 Corinthians 6 and 9 about the none of the unrighteous shall inherit the kingdom. When that time comes, during the time of Jacob's trouble, these people that just straight up unrighteous, they're gonna be dealing even more unrighteous, man. You know? Hey, what's that? That's in the book of Matthew 24. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. These people are just gonna be going crazy, man. That stuff that you may have, they're gonna come at you. Your mother, you know.
Well, that's in Matthew, what, 10:35?
Yeah.
If you want to get that real quick.
Yep.
I know you was holding the scripture.
Oh,
Just rolling with it, you know.
Oh, slide
Got it
it.
up.
Matthew 10:35. When he was talking about the mother and family and shit. Oh, I got it. Matthew 10:35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against his mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Now, why did he just go on all the way down the list? There was no reason. That's talking about your whole family gonna be turned against each other, man.
Yep, little shitty.
Little shitty, little momo.
Little shitty, you shit it in the toilet.
Yeah.
You know, ain't no more toilet paper. You know, use your shirt.
Yeah.
You know?
Use your mother's tampon to wipe his ass and shit. No more Kool-Aid. Who took all the Kool-Aid? Yeah, he took all the Kool-Aid.
Hey, but that's a good point
with the
though.
Kool-Aid?
That's a good point though, because the women gonna be fighting over the tampons and shit.
Yeah.
You know? And these women ain't going that. They gonna be funky and shit. They been able to take no bath during that time, man.
Concentration camp? Oh, man. Because you know, a woman has more moisture, especially that we went in that one camp. It stagnates. You know, she got a wound and it's moist and it doesn't get clean. There was another brother, the elder was saying that too. That moisture, it stagnates and it becomes very funky. Oh yeah, we talking about that a couple of weeks ago. We was talking about that. A woman has to wear a cotton panties, not no
Yeah. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. And the vagina itself, it cleans itself, man. It has its own lubricant. Yeah. You don't need to put that douche shit over squirting that fucking douche in your fucking vagina. The vagina, it cleans itself.
Yeah, because they be drinking and guzzling down fucking big slams and shit all the time.
What the fuck is a big slam?
Some Pepsi and shit.
Oh, shit.
The big slam.
Big joints.
Not only that, the diets, the food, they eat the lobster and shit, crabs, all the abominable foods. dudes.
Yep. Weed, smoking weed all the time.
Smoking weed, man. Our women are the worst, man.
Shit, the niggas are like,
There she goes. She got a big slam. Big slam. That's an Edomite. Yeah, that's not our woman. She's supposed to be drinking the big slams and shit, man.
she looks like a big slime.
But really and truly, it's a big difference in smell with Edomite vagina and a nigga woman vagina. There's a difference, man. There's a difference between an older wife. What is it? Isaiah the 3rd chapter?
Yep, Isaiah 3.
Yep. Said a woman, instead of sweet smell, stink.
Yep.
Our women gonna stink, man. But then you know what? That's all part of the curse.
Yeah.
Our women gonna smell good in the kingdom, man.
Yep.
So you know what? Our women looking like they are now, man. Brothers shouldn't even be trying to indoctrinate them. Let them be what they are, man. If the Spirit has them dwell with you, that's fine. But you got Israelite camps trying to just wake up a bunch of women and shit. Wake up the elect, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna get their hair back.
Yeah.
No more fighting over weed.
You know how these nigga women gonna get your hair back? Cause we gonna be popping them other nations. And them children gonna come back and they gonna have that hair, man.
Right.
Just like when we went off in Africa, we was popping them Hamites, and a lot of you women lost your hair. Because we was popping them Hamites in Africa, man. The bald-headed Hamites, man.
That's a serious curse right there.
Yeah, but that's how a lot of our women got their hair taken.
Yeah.
Popping them Sudanite women and shit. But how our women gonna get their hair back? We gonna bring it back from the other nations. Proving that men is the one that bring back these nations. So we get them long-haired goops and we pop them. Guess what? If we have a daughter, she gonna have long-ass hair. And the Lord spiritually gonna give us new bodies any damn way, man. You know?
Hey, it's a funny camp today.
It's all kinds of crazy shit. This place is weird, man. Go ahead,
All right, I got 2 Peter 2:19.
It's crazy, man.
Why the promise? It's a lot.
Go ahead,
This 2 Peter 2:19. Why they promised them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption.
Yeah, so in that day, man, our women ain't gonna be behaving like that, man. Okay? They looking at us like we ain't shit.
Yeah.
Because they wanna be men. All right?
It never could happen. You know, women could never. They was never good at it.
Well, they doing a better job than a lot of Jake Down and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, Doc.
For of whom a man is overcome of the
I
same.
can walk by and look at us like, boy, I gotta smack that bitch. This is, man, the police wasn't here, man. This society shut down.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
smack that bitch, man. On the left. Bow. Bitch, get up.
That's the only thing that's really holding them back, you know, from getting destroyed, you know, from a lot of people, because the police can come up, you know. The police they gonna have to worry about their own lives at that time, man, because they're gonna be in a military state when martial law come.
Yeah.
You know, these police ain't gonna be worried about protecting no women. You know, they ain't gonna be protecting and serving our people. They'll protect and serve the suburbs and stuff, because the race wars are gonna come. You know, but they ain't gonna be worried about Jake in the inner city. You know, they showed you that also in the Freddie Gray riots. They just in Baltimore, right? The police was only going around the city, but then they had fucking Edomites down here on Federal Hill. You know that the police wasn't messing with them. You know, they had a curfew, a straight up curfew. What was it, like 11 o'clock? Jake was supposed to go into the city, but Edomites was out here walking down the street like it was nothing. You know, and then you know you remember when they first implemented the curfew, and people was out there standing up against the police and shit. You know, like they was really about to rebel, but when the police started walking up, you know, with the shield and shit, they started running. Like, man, the fuck is y'all? The only person that, one of the only people that got locked up was the people that was for that Black Lives Matter bullshit. Everybody else, they the first ones to get locked up. Was they the ones who are paid to incite the riot? They call them agent provocateurs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the camera that called police changing back into their uniforms too.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. They had a camera of police watching shit happen across the street.
And throwing rocks at people.
Yeah, they was setting it up.
Damn.
CNN saw that shit, man.
But if I can say this, because during that time when the riots was going on and the people were standing out there, as soon as the police was moving on them, they all just ran. It's like, yo, where the fuck were y'all balls at, man? You know, y'all sitting up there, we gonna stand out there, we gonna stand up against the police.
Well, where we was in the riot.
Yeah, I was right there with y'all.
Yeah, no, it was another time we was in it.
Oh yeah, when the car came up on the
almost hit us. But that nigga woman was, I'm gonna tell you this, the nigga woman was going harder than Jake. The little nigga woman that was picking up rock, throwing it and shit when they was cooking. And Jake, you know, some of the little niggas, they was like the real younger ones, they was going off, man. They was fighting against the cops. They was throwing rocks and shit at them.
And so I said there's a big difference between East Coast niggas and West Coast niggas.
Right.
The little West Coast niggas out there in Cali, man, they go hard. They go popo, man. Yup. East Coast niggas be running this shit.
Yep. Well, it's here in Baltimore though, they get off sometimes though, man. They was shooting at some of the cops here, man. Yeah, Jake was shooting at him. But it's a big difference. That's where all the gangs and shit pretty much started. You know?
You got it.
All right.
There's gonna
It really depends on the nigga, you know? Yeah. You got there's so many homosexuals here though, man. You know? East Coast is the land of the homo. Well shit, at West Coast too.
San Francisco.
Oh man.
San Francisco.
That was where it was really, that was where it really started heavy.
Isaiah 24 verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
Right.
Isaiah 24 verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
Right, and that's pretty much going to the downfall of this place because we're already in that time where everything's already shut down. They shut down schools and build more jails. Why is that? In that time when things fall down, it's gonna be nothing but chaos. The Baltimore riots ain't shit to what's gonna come next.
Oh yeah.
Walmart was they shut down a lot of Walmart, Sam's Club. You know,
Sports authorities, they shut down first.
Yep. Them big buildings, man. You know that be having, people going to them. But that of course they're shutting them down because of the businesses. People aren't going there. A lot of online shopping and stuff like that. But they also shutting them down. Like Walmart, when you switch around a couple letters, it literally says martial law. Martial law, man.
It is crying for wine in the street. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
There's literally no happiness in this place. We wake up, every day just to look out the window. Hell, even just to wake up in this mess. Just to see all this mess just like it is. But the joy of this part is that it is crumbling right in front of our face. But these people can't stand that. They go into that delusional shock like you did in that video with that woman that just saw that missile coming up and then she just denied it.
Yeah, enormously biased.
Right. It's going to be the same with this society. You're going to have some people still in the house, bleeding, do whatever they normally do.
Well, actually they're doing that now.
Yeah.
The government shutdowns, the U.S. debt clock is high as hell, and people just going on with the normalcy bias. Like, there's nothing going to happen. The economy's not going to crash. Okay? So says the stock markets of the 1920s. Okay?
And if I can say this, with that scripture, you know, crying for a while in the streets because during that time, a lot of people gonna be, oh, I wish I had me a Big Mac right now, or
Big Slam.
yeah, Big Slam. You know, I wish I could just go get me one of them Taco Bell, you know,
Burritos.
burritos or something. Chipotle. A lot of women like Chipotle. Yeah, they're gonna be wishing that they could have those type of things. You know, and a lot of these people like you spend all that money on Jordans and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, that time that shit ain't gonna matter. Who got Jordans? That the price of them Jordans gonna be fucking low as shit, man.
They showed you that movie, Book of Eli. They was trading off. I forgot when he went in the bar. He was trading off son. What was it? What it was? Yeah, shampoo. You know, trading off shampoo and so on. You know, and they asked him about his hand. Let's see your hand. Yeah. I think that. It's a mark.
That's what
the chip.
I already thought that. That's what I was thinking. When he said, show me your hand, I'm thinking.
He wanted to make sure he didn't have the chip.
Right.
Right? I believe that's what it was, because that's why he was checking his hand.
Right.
Because whoever had that chip, they weren't going to serve him. You know? Because you couldn't buy, people who had the chip was the ones who buying and selling with that chip. Right. You know, when you bartering, because some people ain't going to take that chip, by the way. You got preppers, as you talk about. You got people who ain't going to take that chip, they're going to be bartering.
Hardcore Christians.
Yeah, hardcore Christian, underground people who are rebellious. Everybody ain't gonna take that shit, man. Yeah. But a lot of our people gonna take that shit. Mainly the black woman, she gonna take it. I got a precept for what you can read. Ecclesiastes 11. It's 12 and 3. And the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, which is the jobs. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, the keepers are talking about the bankers. Yep. That's what it's talking about, the bankers. Go ahead, read on, bro. Yep. And the strong men shall bow themselves. Yep, the strong men represent what the police, the military. Yep. You know, different branches like the army, the marines, and the guard, and so on. Yep. Go ahead. And the grinders cease. The grinders talking about the jobs. The jobs. No jobs. Yep. You know, because they. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. It's starting to cease right now. Yep. It's hard to find jobs in these days, right? Yeah, like Russell was saying, people's laying off, and like Amazon, corporate, they laying off those people in these offices and so on. In corporate, like Amazon. You know, and Baltimore has the biggest Amazon distribution right now, going on right now. Yeah, they gonna soon be laid off real soon.
That's a lot of like damn near half the fucking city work for fucking Amazon.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's why when it says the keepers of the house, you have when you go to the those when they have those conventions, they say the seats of the House Senates, and instead of those politicians and the big wheelers, man. They're the ones that's responsible for running the society. You know? It goes on to say, and the grinders cease because there are few, and there's few jobs now. And those that look out the windows be darkened. Yeah, because a lot of offices and a lot of companies is closing down, man. You look through the window like, damn, I remember this used to be Starbucks, this used to be this. You know what I'm saying? They showed some Walmarts down in America, man.
Right here. This was just a bank a couple months ago.
Yeah.
That was dark.
Yeah, that was dark. And those people looking out the windows are the ones inside looking, so-called parabolic in the sense, so-called inside looking out, seeing what's happening. They're seeing the jobs being taken. They're seeing America be destroyed. Yep. So those gooks, those all those other nations, when you read Isaiah 13, when they talk about them going back to their own lands, they ain't gonna want to be here. So that's literal too. They're gonna look out there like, where the jobs at? Where my money at? There ain't gonna be nobody running in Dunkin' Donuts because there ain't gonna be no flour. I'm glad you mentioned that too, because they realize that they're making money in their country, but besides this place, they're making more money in their country.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Good point.
Russian stuff that's coming out of China.
Oh, here's the point. And the doors shall be shut in the streets.
No more jobs.
No more abortion clinics. You can't go get your baby aborted. You're gonna have to have them hardcore now, man. You're going back to the old days. And you motherfuckers don't know how to grow nothing. Like I said before, if Esau even distributed fucking seeds to grow your own fucking fruits, Jacob be rolling them in blunts. I got that new apple seed, man.
That's the same thing niggas gonna do when Netflix falls. They're gonna rob the stores, not for food, but for blunts or nights.
Whatever.
Anything stupid.
Yeah. There ain't gonna be no food.
There ain't gonna be nothing survivable.
When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
That's that told me about that alarm. Cuckoo, cuckoo. It's time to get a job. Cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas just throw that alarm and throw it against the fucking wall.
Yep. That's that movie with Bad Santa when he got up and threw the alarm. Goes on to say, and here's to the point, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
The music industry's all fucked up right now.
That's already started.
Yeah, it's all. And that's why a lot of these musicians getting into movies, because they ain't making money off these CDs. Everybody's downloading anyway.
That's why I just said that they're not selling no more CDs anymore. Last week, they said that they're not putting no more CDs in the store no more because people just buy them.
Well, they sell chips now, by the way. Remember your car, my old car.
SD card.
The SD, you got chips you put in your radio now. Your car. You don't even use the CD.
Now, it's the funny part. Now, rappers had to get a second job in that shit. Since you ain't making money, they ain't got to be in the movie.
Well, what they do is, what they do is they make their money off of tours. They don't make it off the actual music.
Club appearances.
Yeah, appearances, tours, other forms of social media, the internet. Yeah, crazy shit.
Ringtones.
Yeah, ringtones. All right, go ahead, Al. Yeah. All right, fire them out.
This is Revelations 18 and 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
One of those plagues. Number one plague for this match, this place crumbling. To these people's eyes, that's a plague. They want this place to go on. But then there's nothing but diseases going on. And a whole bunch of other random stuff. It's not even random nowadays. It's just revelation.
Oh, you must go up. Like 6.
All right. All right. This is Revelations 18 and 6. Reward her, even as she rewarded you.
Now, you had to think about what is that reward that she giving us? It's definitely not a good thing. What? We've been to slavery.
They saw the sign.
What's up?
The brother got it.
This is the reward they gave us.
Fight for the country.
I know, right? Hey.
Well, when you go into that, you know, that's how a lot of these businesses got rich, you know, because our people was the first stop here in America,
Like how
you know.
Yeah, that's why I go a little deeper with that thick clay. It's America's debt, but that's part of it. That's the start of it, really.
Yeah.
America's debt. That's that thick clay that Esau laid upon himself. That he's got it. Look, when it says her, the proving of her is America, the so-called white man. Remember the song "God Bless America"? Guide her and beside her and all that. That's a her, the whore. What's that? Isaiah 47:1.
Yeah,
You know?
and when you go into the depth, right? Like off of what you just said, to land back, why is America in depth in the first place? You know what I'm saying? because of the people, you know, and they not necessarily the resources and stuff like that, but the fact that people are able, you know, America, when somebody is born, they owe a certain amount of money back to the thing. So that's that much more resources that America needs to have.
Right, because
you know what I'm saying?
Right, because going back to when we wasn't, well, we still slavery, but going back to when we was getting whipped and everything, they made profit off of us by crops. And if a nigga died or escaped, that was using money. So they would have to try to go to an auction or go to someone that they personally know and get a slave off of them.
Pull them off.
Right.
Well, they had insurance on them slaves too.
Right.
They had insurance on them in case accidental death or something like that.
Right.
They would be able to make money off of that slave. You know whatever they did.
Right, because that's why they had a thing with. Let's say if you didn't have the money to go to an auction, you get it out. They would go to the person they knew, and the person they knew that gave them the slave, he wouldn't ask for the money right away, but he would ask for it over time to pay like a debt.
Alone.
Yeah.
Well, when you look at cars are still looked at as livestock. Look on the law books. When you go to auctions, which I've been to several car auctions because that's what I did, that's what they do. They auction off the cars. I got 15, 1600, 1600. That's what they did to us. They're doing the same thing now with cars. So we were nothing but property. And then you had a deed or a title. That's all the word title come from. It was us. I had a title for this man here. 300-pound buck. Title to such and such. And you had papers on you and all that shit, man.
Really, that's a birth certificate.
Same thing. They get us like fucking vehicles. That's all we were. You know? And then our goddamn black woman will lay down with the devils who did that, man. You know?
That's that reward that they gotta get paid back for because they got rich off of us.
Well, this the point part.
And the Moabites, you got made do off of us too. Set up them coop spots in our neighborhoods, man.
Yep.
It's all in the same MSG shit, man.
And this come apart with that reward wife right here. Right. And double unto her double according to her works.
Yeah, because they got rich off of us.
Right.
Time for us to get rich off of them.
Yep. You know, we're going to sell their women. The white women going to be concubines.
That's right.
You know? And it ain't going to be necessarily because we, you know, of course, through the power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you already going to have however many slaves you got. Hey, I'll just give you, you know, they going to cheat for you, brother. You know?
Like Brother McCall, I know you like him this way. There you go. See,
I was going to say, that's the beauty of it, because they had to earn that when you get rich. We're going to be automatically rich. Yeah. That's the double right there, because you could have to everything.
Yep. And these other countries, you know, the scriptures talk about the forces of the Gentiles, man. They're gonna be bringing in what they got, man. You know, Esau got to barter with these other countries. Okay, we'll give you this amount of cars for this amount of money. You know, nah, you give us your shit because that's what the fuck we want. You know,
people didn't need to ask for it. They were already know what it was.
Yep.
Second Ezra 11, 42 through 44. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, and the name is awesome. Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit. And
the Native Americans, they had this whole land. It was a beautiful place, man. You know, it was a Native American chief, and he said, you know, about the system that they had. You know, we was able to go ahead and go hunt our own food, come home to a whole cooked meal. You know, the water was clean. You know, and the white man thought that he can improve on that.
And they still got Geronimo. They still got his skull over there at Yale University, I believe.
Skull and Bone.
Yep, Skull and Bone.
Yep.
Bastards.
Yup. And has cast down the walls of such as did no harm. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty. The highest also has looked upon the proud times.
Yeah, when you look at it, right, in the scriptures, right, when our people as Israel went and took down these other nations, right, what the Lord says, yeah, I'm not taking them down because you are special, but because these people are wicked. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same way with our people when we got taken down. The Lord took us down because we was wicked. You know what I'm saying? But when Esau took us down, Esau ain't had no fucking reason for why he did that. He ain't had no reason why he took down the Native Americans. They done came over here, they gave them food, you know?
He had a reason for slaves and money.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah, we know the prophecy has to be fulfilled too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying that's what that goes in that scripture, that the Native Americans was at peace with them.
That's right, bro.
You know? They treated them like they was brother.
Well, that's an Obadiah.
When Esau went to the western parts of Africa, they knew who they was going after. What's that movie, Shaka Zulu?
Oh, yeah.
These are the wondrous Jews of Africa. They knew who they was going after.
Just because you're the same, just because you're dark don't mean you're the same people. But see that Jesse jackass that got our older people push that shit on them and tell the children that we African Americans.
Yeah.
And not to mention the school system had a good hand in that. And not to mention when you fill out an application, it'll say black or African Americans. Okay? Do you believe we're Africans? Do y'all believe we're Africans? Do y'all think we're Africans?
I think you have a different color, that's okay.
Right. Get Exodus 11 and 7. We're going to show you according to the Bible that we're not Africans.
Okay, what is your people's origin? Like, where are you from?
Well, originally I'm from South Carolina.
Okay, but do you know where your people, their roots are from?
Some are from England,
Okay.
some are, but I don't know the rest. Just know a little bit.
Okay.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You know? All right, this is Exodus
Yes.
11 and 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dove move his tongue against man or beast. That ye may know that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
So the Egyptians and Israelites are different people. So you have one black, so-called black nation, sold another black nation into slavery. Who got their African side, man? Okay. Are they your daughters or something?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to tell you in the kingdom to come, they're going to be worshiping black men. Okay? We're going to be the new rulers of the earth. You as well. Y'all going to be worshiping black men, so-called, not just black men, Israelite men. These black men are not us. We don't stick our faces up cows' asses and put these lip plates on us and behave like that.
Right.
That's not us. Like those dark men in 7-Eleven,
Okay.
who might work in there, just because they're his complexion don't mean they're the same people.
Right.
They won't say they're Negroes.
And you got that movie Black Panther that just came out.
Right.
A lot of people that sit up there saying, "Oh yeah, that's our people."
Right.
No, that's not our people. This Bible is we're originally from the land of Israel.
Right.
That's our land. The people who call themselves Jews, they're not the real Jews. They stole our land, heritage, and try to steal our language. You know, but what you was about to say?
I know, and so the thing is that we're all different, right? And it's okay, right?
Well, you say we're all different? Yeah, we're different. Deuteronomy 7:6. We're going to show you according to God
Okay.
what makes us different than your people. Okay? You're Caucasian, right? Okay. All right. I believe that too. Okay, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. But thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's why you got these so-called Negroes that you say niggers acting crazy and bug the hell out.
because they're under a curse. The Lord cursed us. We're cursed people. We make up the best music and entertainment, but let's not get it twisted. We got some of our people that look like your complexion. Just because you got white skin don't mean you're a Caucasian. Okay, because of the race mixing. But it's after the fathers.
You got what is his name? Idris Elba. I believe he said he lived in England. I'm not sure where he's really from.
He's from West Africa.
Okay. I believe he got some British ties to him also.
But he's from West Africa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I just wanted to say, you know what? I believe that we're different, but I still believe we're brothers and sisters. Is that okay?
Well, we are brothers and sisters, but we'll show you according to the Bible, Genesis 25 and 25, what happened when the scriptures talk about what 2 nations in our womb.
Yeah. And do you believe in the Bible?
Absolutely.
Oh, she believes in the Bible. Genesis 25.
You even got Cain and Abel.
Right.
Cain and Abel was brothers, but what happened with that?
Right.
So just because we're brothers and sisters, that don't mean anything.
I just want you to know, though, I'm sorry, I need to take my daughters out, but I wanted to hear what you had to say, and I think it's important.
Well, did you get what he said?
Yes,
you like
sir.
to summarize? What did you get from out of what he said?
I got that, I'm going to butcher it, I'm really sorry, but I'm trying to follow. I feel like that you're trying to say that you are a black man, but you're different. Is that right or wrong? Please forgive me.
No, you're fine. You're fine. She looks like she got a frown on her face. You don't like hearing what you're hearing?
No, it's that I don't want you to embarrass my mom or make her.
We're not embarrassing her. We're not embarrassing her.
I love her. All right.
You're supposed to.
Oh, no, I know that I'm supposed to, but I don't want you guys to try and hurt her in any way.
Well, we telling it like how it is. Hurt her.
No, as in like.
It look like we're abusive or
She's asking questions. She's learning. You're gonna talk about hurting her when we go to the so-called white man's school system and they teach us Christopher Columbus discovered America, which is a goddamn lie.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't that hurting us? What about our parents, man?
I think this is beautiful.
Go ahead.
I just, may I?
Go ahead.
I'm not good. Sorry, I'm not
No, that's okay.
Really? Okay. Well,
We ain't supposed to shake your head. You coming up with a different doctrine. Go ahead. All right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they called him his name Esau.
Hey, there's a couple verses up. Genesis
23.
All right, so Genesis 25 and 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and the 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
So there was 2 nations in the Lord's womb. I mean, in Rebecca's womb.
Right.
So there was 2 nations. Let's get to the point. It was called Jacob and Esau. In Romans 9 and 13. Okay, in the New Testament, because y'all believe in the Bible. So we're not trying to embarrass you according to the Bible. We're reading the Bible.
Right.
Okay. And you might say it wasn't me, but you're gonna have to pay for the sins of your forefathers, according to the Bible.
Absolutely. The sins are passed down. Absolutely.
Right. We had to pay, so y'all gonna have to pay next. Go ahead.
All right, this is Romans 9 and 13. As it was written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right. Didn't he love Jacob? Jacob was the father of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
And it's not to embarrass your mother. This is not about an embarrassment show.
No,
This is
go
for
ahead.
truth's sake.
All right, go ahead.
Okay? Who are the 12 tribes of Israel today?
Okay, I'll be honest, I can't answer that.
You think the Israelis and Israel are the real Israelites? They call themselves Israelis. Why don't they call themselves Israelites? There's a reason for that. The Israelites would be what? They would be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans according to the Bible.
Right.
Did not call God, the one you call God called the Jews black? Do y'all believe Jesus is black? Or do y'all think he was white?
I think he's just dark skinned.
He was dumb. So who's this guy right here then?
Well, I don't agree with that. Like, not the sign, I don't agree with his skin color.
Right, but who was that man? This is an insult.
Yeah.
Okay, to not just our family, but our heritage. That man name was Pope Alexander. That man name was Session Bush.
24.
Job 9:24. It's right on there.
Yep, Job 9:24.
Oh, it's not on there.
It's on the back.
Okay, Job 9:24. That man name was Session Bushes. Okay? See, they ain't gonna teach you that in school. Why not? Why would they put an image up that ain't gonna tell you who that is? That was Pope Alexander VI, son of Rome, put up in about 1456 to be the new Christ. Because under the Roman Vulgate, he was teaching that he was the God. He was the God of the world. And that's my son, the Christ, which means anointed.
And his son was doing a lot of crazy stuff. Like they got a show called The Borgias, and his son was having sex with his sister. He was having sex with other men. He was doing a lot of crazy stuff. So his father is the Pope. Like you got this guy Pope Francis. If he had a son, you know he was catching a lot of hell. So he had to try to paint his son in a different light, and he used the image of the one who the world inwardly calls Jesus, you know, and said, hey, I'm gonna paint my son as Jesus, and that's what happened. But if I can say this, because I know you say you got your daughter's got to go. We are the biblical Israelites, okay? The Lord's chosen people, okay? Not African Americans or anything that the so-called white people can put on our people.
Right.
Okay? The Bible was meant for our people, and we're the ones that's going to be rulers on this planet, as the brother was saying. Okay? And the ones who, because the Bible says, he who leadeth in the captivity shall go into captivity. Okay? And basically, your people, they let our people into captivity, and they destroyed our heritage. Now, the one who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, he's coming back, and he's gonna set us back up, you know, for doing this and getting our people back. Now, if somebody could get what's that, Isaiah 44?
Which one? What's that? What do you want?
The bowing down.
Yeah, that's what we can get. Isaiah 44, what verse?
What is that? 22, 20? I think it's 22, 23. But here go the thing, right? You make it easier, you know, because, you know, the same way how so-called white people are like leaders and stuff like that, you know, the same way how they put our people into captivity and put them in chains, and we're going to be able to say, okay, through the Spirit, you know, oh, this woman was a good servant, or she recognized, so I'll allow her to be my servant, okay? And it wouldn't be as bad as, you know, somebody that like Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? Because Donald Trump, like, he's just a straight up devil, you know? But the thing is, hey, you got that scripture?
It's Isaiah 49:22.
49:22.
Ready?
Yeah.
Isaiah 49:22. Thus says the Lord God.
You got it out.
Thus says the Lord God, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders.
And that's what y'all people are going to be doing. They're going to, you know, like you ever seen Game of Thrones?
Yes, I have.
The king was, you know, inside the chariots, you know, and they was carrying it. You know, that's what your people are going to be doing for us, right? Keep going.
We're going to get a new nannies. And king shall be thy nursing fathers.
The people who are kings on this planet, they're going to be nursing our people. Okay, keep going.
And their queens, thy nursing mothers.
Right, they're going to be servants unto us. Keep going.
They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth.
Yeah, and if you want to make it easier for yourself and your daughters also, I know you're talking about you don't want to embarrass, you don't want your mother to be embarrassed, but that's a real a humbling thing, you know, from off of what your people did to us. Because y'all gonna have to pay for this. You know?
Look at everybody standing around.
It was a wonderful position.
Look at everybody standing around while they was getting hung and lynched.
That was wrong.
But they never got paid back for that, did they?
They embarrassed our people, you know? This was an embarrassment, you know, for trying to get up out of there or trying to feed their family. You know, he didn't even do it.
No, he was so young, he didn't do anything.
Tamir Rice, he was young, and that same thing happened to him, you know? So the thing is, it says that they should bow down their face, you know, to the, go ahead.
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
Right. Yeah, so if you're really humble and you wanna, you know, make it up, you're gonna have to bow down. You know? And your daughters also, y'all gonna have to bow down and say sorry. You know? That's just as simple as it is.
No, don't worry about it. You will. That day. And if we want to take them to be concubines, they're going to be concubines too.
Hey, this is Deuteronomy 21:10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies.
That's that pride, excuse me, that's that pride.
Yeah.
You telling your moms no, your mom's trying to be humble, but you saying no in the background. So you're going to get it more worse in the kingdom.
That's right.
You're going to get it worse.
And the Lord thy power hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive, and seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and hast a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife, and thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails, and she shall put the raiment of her captivity from her, and shall remain in thy house, and bewail her father and her mother of a full month, and after that thou shalt go into her.
Right? She said she believed in the Bible. The Lord put these scriptures in the Bible for a reason. For the future, when our people are coming in to power, that these things are going to happen. So when we see a woman that we like, okay, if she's of another nation and not of these people, you know, then we're going to be able to say, okay, this is my woman. You know, and that woman is going to be under whatever man that she has.
Let me ask you a question, daughter. Is God love? Is God all love? Do you believe in the Bible too, right?
Not the way you believe.
No, how do you believe it then?
I would really appreciate it if you not give me a camera.
Well, how do you believe in the Bible then? Is God love, yes or no?
God is love.
God is love. Do you agree with that? You don't know the Bible. Get extra 15
fine.
minutes.
By the way, I
I'm
think the
leaving.
younger daughter.
That's okay, I'll see you
why I
later.
put that
Actually, I
out.
can't.
You're going to be a big witch anyway.
Hey, don't let your daughter.
I just want to say
You're
to you,
lesbian?
I understand what you're saying. And I
That's
really
none of
do.
your business.
And you know what? The first time in my life, I've been presented an opportunity to tell you I'm sorry.
When they said sorry, they actually went through the process of sorry that they were sorry. With us, right? Like I, for example, right? I didn't have a beard, but I told the Lord I'm changing my ways and I'm gonna grow my beard for you. That's an action. Okay?
Well, what the white
So that's
man
the thing.
did?
If you really
The white man Peterson made us bow down.
Yeah.
Did he not?
We're
not the white man do this.
Just
Didn't
make
you
it-
so-called
make it-
white people do this to us, man?
That's right.
Didn't y'all
It's
do
just making
this?
it easier.
Put the camera on him, huh?
That's all it is.
Put the camera on them.
That's all it is making it easier for you. You know? This is the truth, man. You know?
You made us bow down. You got that's all right. The Lord
She
right
said-
bow
How
down.
hard is right? How hard is it to just bow down and just say sorry?
He got on one knee.
You know? That's only what 5 seconds. 5 seconds out.
Okay,
seconds out of
hold
your
on.
scripture.
That's 5 seconds out of your day just to
Since she thinks the
but that's-
Bible is one way,
May I
read that
ask
real
you-
loud, man.
may I-
Go ahead. Exodus. Go ahead.
Listen, I'm going to tell you I am sorry, and I am going to apologize. Mostly because I want you to understand that I can be humble, and I can tell you that I am sorry. I am sorry.
Okay, all right. All right. Both of you. That's right.
That means
Both of you. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
And your daughter couldn't do nothing about it because that's the spirit of the Lord.
Listen,
That's right.
Yeah, that's the spirit of the Lord, man.
Spirit of the Lord. That's all right.
Hey,
All right.
call Allah Yahweh
and I hope you
That's
have
right.
a really great day.
That's right.
And I don't know if you'll
in the
shake my
kingdom,
hand
hey,
or
you
not,
was she was listening and stuff. Hey, in the kingdom, you know,
listen.
your
have it
daughter's
easy.
gonna have 100 stripes.
Which one of you
You
choose?
gonna get 99.
So who you choose?
All right.
Choose my brother.
Hey, that's
Hey, that's why I put out Deuteronomy.
But may I shake your hand?
All right. Okay. All right.
Take care.
Okay.
Take care.
All right. He came. That's all right, but I'll trade off through there. I'll take that
daughter, that angry daughter, man. I'm gonna make her man as a beard witch, man.
Well, hold on, she made it. She was able to make the two white Edomites move that was taking pictures and shit. She was like, nah, y'all keep going, and they listened and went and kept going.
You gotta put scripture, man. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 15. That which has been is now, and that which is to be has already been. Right. And God required that which is past.
Beautiful scripture. I always like to read that because God will require this, man. Hell yeah. That's proving that we ain't out here for nothing. Yep. We out here to reach the elect and the prophesy, man. Okay? That's what we out here for, man. Okay? And that's a spiritual thing. Yeah. She wasn't embarrassed. She wasn't. Hey, that's spiritual, really. She an Edomite, but that's spiritual because she wasn't embarrassed. But it got their ragged ass daughter. The younger one wasn't as bad. It was that other one with the pride. Full of pride. Hey, but guess what? We're gonna want something that is not easily taken. What good is it, man, when they just fall down in front of you? We're gonna have ones that we can just grab and take. And that one right there gonna be taken, that big mouth and shit. You know, because there's gonna be a lot of Edomites, they're gonna just want us to take them, man. But then that's gonna be rebellious. That's where the fun gonna be at. Bitch, you was talking shit. What'd you say?
I said 13 rounds.
Yeah, 13 what, 15 or something like that?
Yeah. Isaiah 13, verse 15.
Y'all gave that big one.
16. Their children also shall be dashed in pieces before their eyes. Right. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravaged.
That's right. Their wives are going to be ravaged. That's why I brought out that scripture in Deuteronomy. You know, they wasn't the best of looking, but, you know, in that time of war, if you see a woman that you please to dwell with from another nation, there's a process to it. You know? They're going to be taken, of course, and they're going to be ravaged like the brother just brought out, man. You know, it was a heyday to be an Edomite at one point in time, but now it's probably the worst time to be an Edomite, man. Because you got hell to pay, man. And just like that woman just bowed, you're going to see crowds of Edomites, you so-called white people, bowing to the men of the Lord.
Isaiah 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Upon Idumea. That's another mystery word for the white man. So-called Edomites.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
That's right. People going to be judged the same way we being brought to judgment. You know, we being put through the trials of the Lord, man.
And they curse because they got that leprosy on their ass.
That's right. They curse for the abandon of the mysteries of these scriptures, man. You know?
That's right. That's right.
You know, that's why I say it's a bad time to be a so-called Edomite. Here it is 34 degrees outside, and he walking like he in Cancun, Mexico, man. Because he's a goddamn caveman.
That's right!
You know? Geico. Yeah, he on spring break right now with Carson Daly.
Malachi 1 verse 3 or 1 and 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build in desolate places.
And you see what they doing now, man. Esau trying to build up. He got regentrification going on in all these cities, man. Thinking that they gonna continue their rule, man. Their reign over people, man. But you see all around them that the dollar is falling. Other countries are forming their own currencies. They only want to deal in Bitcoin now because they transitioning into that RFID chip, man. That digital currency. And you got people out here that's not teaching that. Which, you know, those people are necessary evil in this truth, but, you know, we're going to bring out the full doctrine without holding nothing back.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
And you can build up all you want, man, but Yahweh Shemel Shah going to throw down. You know?
And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
Indignation forever, man. Forever. Wherever they lay their head, that's the border of wickedness, man. You know, Esau is everywhere, setting up these invisible, imaginary boundaries, man. You know, it's parts of the world that Esau or no man never been before, man. But Esau want to lay a claim to everything. Like when he so-called went on the moon, he stuck his flag in the ground, man. That moon never happened, man. The white man never been to space.
See, how he works is he works through the media with all these people going, because anybody can make up a lie, and all he needs is the media, and you know how stupid people are. They believe anything.
You know how to keep that lie going is to hide the truth. In order to keep a lie going, you know the truth, man.
That's right. They know they've never been to the moon, but they're gonna lie about it.
Another way to keep the lie going, when the truth starts being revealed, you lie on top of the lie.
Yeah.
Like how
start manipulating the lie.
Like how they claim that they sent the monkey there or some shit. That's what I heard recently. They sent the monkey there.
Yeah, right. They got a movie called Body of Lies, man. That's the white man. They got a whole resume of lies and deceit.
Yeah, that's how this country was built. The country was built on lies. And when you go to the white man history, this history is full of lies, man. You know, because the Illuminati's really started all them damn wars. It was behind that shit.
Yeah, they're saying that every war is Viper's war.
And they were selling ammunition to both parties, man. Oppositions of each other, man. It was making money off selling ammunition and so on.
Here it is, you got so-called ISIS with U.S. military-grade weapons and ammunition, man. How does that happen? Or how does it happen in a neighborhood like Detroit or L.A. that Jake getting their hands on military-grade weapons, man, to kill each other?
They had a show on there called like Star Trek, the old Star Trek, and Captain Kirk, he funded both sides and shit, man.
Yeah.
Showing that Esau know the scripture.
Yeah. They was going into Albert Pike and all that shit. You know, they know, man. Albert Pike was one of the head Illuminatis that was responsible for setting up wars, man. You had a family called the Warbirds. Why the fuck are they the Warbirds, man? Because they was the ones responsible to set up to help fuel those wars. Okay? But Esau he's devil in a trick bag, because that's why he's going, what's that, Joel, the 3rd chapter, he's going to bring him to the judgment, the valley of judgment, man. You know?
And I think the Rothschild said, man, just give me the money of that country. They don't care who make the laws. To that nature.
Yeah. Hey, it's like on the Xbox, you got both controllers and shit. You know, working that shit, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I did that shit one time. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, but you get to control the outcome of it.
Yeah. Right.
They don't care who get destroyed, as long as they make money. Hey, remember the Rothschilds? They were nothing but no more than what were they before they were bankers, they was like loan sharkers.
Yeah.
You know, that's why you see Jews in the pawn shops, man. Yeah. Devils know how to make money.
I think their name was Bauer. Going back to the Bauer, which means servant, cousin.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then they changed their name. And then they changed their name to Rothschild, which means Red Shield.
Red Shields.
They know they're the red devils of the earth.
They leave their mark all over the country. Fire department carry that shield. The police department. What's that? Salvation Army. Blue Cross and Blue Shield. All that shit set up by the Rothschild.
When you get your stamp, bam, your birth certificate, that's the stamp, a seal. You know, same deal, man.
And that's proof that that's the
Social Security card, yep.
I did, though.
Proof of purchase.
I think your parents signed you off to the elites.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that proves that that's the leading family out here. You know?
Yeah,
that's control of everything.
Yeah, that signature really means signature, which means signing your nature. That's all that is, man. The signing of your nature.
Okay. You look at your ID. Your ID's all capitalized. Apostle Gabar did a video on that. It goes back to Cappadocia Dimension, which means that Queen Elizabeth and the elites, they own your ass, right? Because your letter, on your ID, your name is capitalized, right?
Also, the numbers on there too. Like say you got a driver's license, the numbers in there, they have like a big ass capital H. Then it's not all numbers across.
Same with your social security number. It shows that your name on your social security or birth certificate represents a company. You know, you represent you're represented like a commodity.
Still here, man. You're still here. You're still slaves.
Yeah, still here.
That's all you are. And guess what? The regular white people today are slaves too. They don't know it. They just use them as what you call taskmasters and shit, man.
What is the letter on the dollar is what tell you what federal bank you own by. So that's just what's on your birth certificate or your social. That letter, if you look at the back of dollars, it's a representation for each Federal Reserve bank, and whatever's on your social security card, that's what bank is you own by.
Yep. And at the end of the day, we still slaves, man. What's that? Jeremiah 8:11, man. You know? I get it real quick. Unless you had something you still going on with what you was going into.
They say Abraham Lincoln freed us. All he did was emancipate us.
Emancipation only means a transfer of ownership.
That's right.
They was going from a hardcore slavery into the industrial industry. You know, like the invention of the cotton gin was at the beginning of that. So they knew that they needed employees to work them factories, man. You know, it went from a hardcore slavery to a more a debt slave. You know, because they need somebody to produce the machines and everything.
Let me get a scripture. Jeremiah 8:11. For they have healed the hurt of the daughters of my people. With, you know, who's getting whipped. Slightly saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. You know? So we not getting whipped and beat no more, man, but there's still no peace. Because you're still a fucking slave. You know?
Hey, but let Jake tell it, they cool. You know, they can walk around with French toast jackets and everything.
The French toast
jackets. They order his things from Finger Hut magazine and they good, man.
Yeah, they order their fucking nuggets from Wendy's.
Yeah, come on. Everything's good right now.
Put a little spice in it.
I used to kill that shit back in the day, man.
Yeah. So hard what's know about niggas eating them nuggets.
They say niggas love chicken nuggets.
And that pretty much goes back into the 2 Peter 2:19, where it talks about how black leaders will say that everything's all right when they themselves are slaves. They set up to oppress our people even more. It may not be physical, but it's mental, spiritual. Spiritually, our people are dead. They are slaves, and they fail to realize it.
Oh shit, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. The other day it was about 65. Today it's about fucking 35.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This shit is abnormal, man.
70 damn near all week. Like 3 days out of the
Isaiah
week.
1-3. Crazy, man.
Isaiah 1-3.
I was watching that movie last night, brother. Geostorm, man. It really goes back to that heart machine, how they manipulate the weather and shit, huh? Man, you expect us to be fucking happy? Yeah, I'm good at
I was gonna read that thing on Abraham Lincoln, man.
You got it.
I was gonna read this thing off of Abraham Lincoln because everybody think he freed us and shit. He said, I have no purpose to introduce political and social equality between the white and black races. There is a physical difference between the two, which in my judgment will probably forever forbid they are living together upon the footing of perfect equality. And inasmuch as it becomes a necessity that there must be a difference, I, as well as Judge Douglas, am in favor of the race to which I belong having the superior position. As long as blacks continue to live with the whites, they constitute a threat to national life or family life may also collapse, and the increase of mixed breed bastards, this is his words, may someday challenge the supremacy of the white man, right? And the Jews, that's why his ass was killed. The Jews wanted the blacks and so-called blacks and whites to live together, because so they can stay separate. Now you see it. You look at movies, you see the darkest woman with the whitest Edomite man and shit. Or you see the darkest Jake with the white woman. Okay? They want to create a brown race. That goes back to Albert Pike and them, man. You know?
And if I can say this, when you go into like all the people who tried to mend the ways of Esau, because Esau never gave up their hatred towards our people. They always felt as though that they was the superior race. You know, like when you look at it, where's the so-called white MLK?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where's the white coon that says, no, we need to come together and we need to be one another?
Right.
They never do that, man.
Well, this is the wash pot. If I ever seen one. Anyway, when you had the North and South wars, right? If it wasn't for the Jews stepping in, Esau would have wiped their ass out, man. Those Jews had to step in because they said, well, look, we need slaves. So all they did is use the one white meat to enslave Jake. And after Jake was broken and our heritage was taken, that's when the Jews stepped in and said, hey, that's enough. Yeah, they are slaves too. And now they got Jake and Esau really working together as slaves. Yeah, this is Babylon Tip Up 2, Rudolph Windsor. I did a class in Trinidad with this book right here, man. And like the brother was saying, about the skin color. You know, they divide us by the skin color. Actually, that's what he was trying to say. But in the scriptures, it wasn't so. It was about nations.
Right.
You understand? So it said Europe began to emerge out of a slough of ignorance, and in certain Germans and others conceive of themselves as belonging to a superior race. Jonah F. Blumenbach, a German from 1752 to 1840, was the first to divide humanity on the base of skin color. Up to this time, no such attempt had been made.
Yep.
It wasn't like that back in the day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why they come with the black and white thing. That was a divide and conquer thing, man.
That's page 23, by the way, brothers.
When we the only group, I'll say Great Millstone, we was the only one started to break those strongholds. That black, you're an Israelite, brother and sister. Yeah. And a white man automatically just an Edomite. Right. That's not the case.
Yeah, if I can say this, in the book of Exodus, when the Lord told Moses put his hands in his bosom, you know, and then he poured it back out and it was white, that showed you that the Lord can easily make an Israelite look white, man.
That's right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. He can make it easy. He make it easy just like that, man.
Oh, I can contest to it, because as we see, my father is dark skinned. My mother is dark skinned. How did I come out very damn near white as Esau? But then as I grew older, I started looking like I do.
Because I was like.
Right, so it's like, skin color don't mean a damn thing.
Look at fucking Sammy Sosa.
Well, he's bleached now.
He
got Clorox.
He the color of paint.
They hated that fucking Clorox. They hated that
Carnation paint.
They hated Oxy. What's that?
Oxyclean. He lives in the ocean.
He bathed in oxygen.
Now, but to make a point, man, Zabak did a video a while back, and a Korean came in a camp. You know, that brother had swag. His hat was backward and everything.
Yep, I saw that.
You saw that video,
I
right?
saw it.
And Zabak said, should we let him into our world? All the bros said, hell no. And that brother had swag.
Yeah, you can tell he was in shape.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. He had one guy come to camp. He said, "Oh, you tired? You know Indian or you this or that?" The guy said, "I think I'm Spaniard." It's like you got to read the spirit, because you got our people who's natives who want to be white. I mean, they want to be the Spaniard white man.
Yep.
So how do you know that? You can see that this guy was a Jake. Them men ain't spiritual, man.
Yeah,
so I can
no, you
back
no,
up.
You good. That show you that these camps ain't spiritual, man. They carnal. You know, you can't just disregard somebody because they look a certain way, man. That's why the importance of Cornelius is in the scripture, man. Coming into the Gentiles in the confusion of face.
Got that for you right now?
Yeah,
Daniel's 9, verse 8. Oh Lord, to us belong confusion of face, to our kings, to our prince, and to our fathers, because we have sinned against thee.
And that's confusion of face means you're going to have people coming up
looking like the other nations, and you had to try their spirit because you may be shunning up one of the elect, man, or one of the tribes of Israel. You know, so it's important to go into the confusion of faith. You know, like Blake Griffin did a commercial, and through the spirit widen, he played the role of Cornelius in that commercial, showing that Esau knows about the confusion of faith. And actually, it's a curse to look like the other nations, man. And it's great. This place gotta go, man, because you don't even know what it is walking up the streets nowadays, man.
Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh.
The Spirit bear witness with the people are the children of Yahweh, man. The person can coming up looking like a straight goop. And like the brother says, Zabak had the video, the Asian was swagged out, man. 9 times out of 10, he was a Jake. Or you might have somebody that come up look like John Shaft, and you try his spirit, and he really ain't Edomite. Huh? So you know.
Yeah, that's right. Bring it out, huh? Oh, you see Romans 8:16? Okay, yeah.
Acts 10, verse 1. There was a certain man at Caesarea called Cornelius, a certain of the band called Italian band.
And that was a branch of the military in Rome where you had non-Roman citizens, and Jake's being a part of it, like the police that you see today, you know?
A devout man and one that feared Yahweh.
And that's a key point. A devout man that feared Yahweh. So how was Cornelius an Edomite or anything else? An Edomite is not a devout man to the Lord. He's devoted to wickedness. You know, he's devoted to keeping us from knowing who we are. So that's why he would rather you teach a doctrine of not bringing out the confusion of faces, man.
You know, and these other cats, they make it hard. Because by you saying Cornelius is an Edomite, now you got to jump back. Well, Lord showed him favor because of this and because of that. And then you got to go through all these scriptures.
Yeah.
But by just saying he's an Israelite, it's really just that simple.
And it was clear as day in Acts. He was a devout man.
You got to go through all that, man. Jake makes stuff hard on themselves, man.
What the scripture say that the heathen will not understand?
Daniel 12 and 10. It says none of the wicked shall understand.
Yeah, because Cornelius was seeking knowledge. This couldn't be Esau, because it's Esau right here. It's Job 21 verse 14. Therefore they say unto God, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. But Cornelius was seeking knowledge. He was seeking more understanding. You know what I'm saying? That's why Peter was sent to him, and Cornelius was the first Israelite foreigner to come into the fold.
Yep, that's a beautiful point. I got devout in the definition. It says committed or devoted to religion. Okay? Or to religious duties. Or exercise a devout. And if I can say this, the same way like how that woman was, she was an Edomite, but the same way how she was looking like, y'all are the chosen people, that Cornelius was already one of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's either, a heathen will say, y'all are the chosen people, right? Which 9 times out of 10 they're not going to do that, and if they do that, they're going to do that, right? Or they're going to come in and they're going to just, automatically be an Israelite anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't no everybody hold hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Join together with all the nations. No, this is about the Israelites being placed on top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With Yahweh side, and the Israelite men, man. That's why in the book of Acts, the first chapter, when the disciples told the Lord, "Well, thou now again restore unto the kingdom to Israel, not unto the world, but to Israel, man."
This proves that this woman and her daughter is all in the spirit of the Father. Even though she was a little meek, her daughters was under the spirit of their father, was more likely a KKK redneck. You know? And she was one of the same motherfuckers standing around when these people was getting, these men was getting hung.
Like
she was that little bitch.
Or that white lady on Rosewood that was like, it was a black man that raped me.
That's her.
Yeah.
That's her. You gotta remember, out of the seed of one can come many. You know, so that spirit of one, like when you look at like say Judas, okay? Judas's spirit is around. Okay? A lot of his spirit is around, man.
Yep. Hey, because she said, I believe in the Bible, but not how you teach it.
Right.
You know, the Bible talks about the Israelites being placed, you know, and the ones who really worship the Lord, you know, through the Holy Spirit, they're going to be placed on high, man.
Well, we asked her, how did she teach it?
Yeah.
She couldn't say no.
Because motherfuckers always say we got the wrong interpretation. Do you know what the word interpretation mean, man? It goes back to the word mashir, which means solution. We have the solution. We have the answer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep. Right, brother. That's right. Good point.
This is how we know that Cornelius is a Jake, an Israelite all the way, because when you go to verse 4, it said, and when he looked on him, he was afraid and said, what is it, Lord? And he said unto him, thy prayers. He said, thy prayers and thy arms are come up for a memorial before God. You know what I'm saying? So what Cornelius was helping the poor, man. He was giving alms to the poor, man. He was looking out. You know what I'm saying? Well, Edomite gonna do that shit.
Yeah, at the end of the day, there are 12 gates to the kingdom of Israel. You know, ain't no gate for Edomites. You know,
gate of Esau. Where's that?
Where's the Edomite?
Yeah, the Edomite gate, Elamite, Moabite gate. Ain't none of them gates, man. Cornelius comes through one of these gates, man. Okay, and that's the point at the end of the day. You know?
Yeah, because if he was an Edomite, the scripture would have came in play, because this is Proverbs 28, verse 9. He that turn away his ears from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
That's the spirit, because I was just about to get that scripture. I was just about to get that scripture because the prayers of the wicked is an abomination,
it's an abomination, man.
You know?
You're a Jake.
Cain, man, like look what the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. You know?
Well, you know, Jake, you could be in the military. You could be a Jake in the military. I mean, man. Yeah. Just because he said he was Italian. Well, guess what? There are a lot of Italians and Jakes.
Hey, Kobe Bryant, take pride in his Italian heritage.
Yep.
You know, even though he, I think, from Philly. You know, he lived in Italy for a long point in time in his life.
Yep.
You know, and just because you from Italy mean, you know, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, because Apostle Ricard brought it out, man. He said the word Italians goes back to the word native. Go to etymology, the word, and it's true. It goes back to the word native.
That's why when you look at the Sicilians, they're Italians. Yeah. You know?
Whippy ass fucking.
Yeah, that's
Hey, well, with that, man, you know, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere shalom to all the Akim out here that's doing and pushing work in truth and in sincerity. Okay, the ones that are doing the work of the elect. Okay, we want to say shalom, and death to America.
Death to America.
Waf Laba Ball.
That's right. That's right.
Fuck America.
What's she trying to do, man? Give you a blowjob or something? So she get her drugs and shit. She's like a little hooker. Did it give you a look at the Hebrew?
Go back to Africa.
Yeah, go back to Africa.